In our first story, India and Australia have strongly condemned terrorism in all manifestations and the use of terrorist proxies for cross border terrorism. After a 2+2 ministerial dialogue, the two countries said they were watching Afghanistan's situation carefully. India and Australia have strongly condemned terrorism in all its forms and manifestations and the use of terrorist proxies for cross border terrorism. In a joint statement after the conclusion of the inaugural India Australia 2+2 ministers' meet, Canberra reiterated its condemnation of the terrorist attacks in India, including 26/11, the Pathankot and Pulwama attacks. The two sides also reaffirmed their support for the early finalization and adoption of a UN Comprehensive Convention on International Terrorism. Talks were held between External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and his Australian counterpart Marise Payne and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and his Australian counterpart Peter Dutton. Both governments welcomed the 12th Joint Working Group meeting on counter-terrorism on 17th December 2020, underlining their commitment to combat terrorism. On Afghanistan, they called for the Taliban to guarantee safe passage for foreign nationals and Afghans wanting to leave the country. They also asked for adherence to counter-terrorism commitments and human rights in accordance with UNSCR 2593. It was agreed that a broad-based and inclusive government is necessary for long-term peace and stability in Afghanistan. Ministers also agreed to remain alert to the broader repercussions of the developments in Afghanistan for the ongoing terrorist threats around the world and the region.
The peaceful development of the Indo-Pacific has been a focus of our relationship. Our two countries believe that it should be shaped by a participative and collaborative manner. We reiterated our commitment to continue to work together for peace, stability, prosperity of all countries in the region. This would include a rules-based international order, freedom of navigation in international waters, promoting connectivity as well as respecting the territorial integrity and sovereignty of all states.